As promised, you can learn how to make your own clothes based on these pattern methods that I'm going to teach you. One super easy and one kind of long-winded. So I'll teach you the super easy one first because that's the one I started on, and I've been making all my dresses based on that since. I've only recently learned the second one, but I'll teach that next week. You need a ruler, pen, tape measure, and obviously something to draw on. I'll be using this little body in the top right corner to basically explain what measurements you need to take. Imagine your piece of paper is this green square and the starting point is where I've marked the red cross. This is the part of the body that we're going to draw. Measure from your neck to the largest part of your chest, and then from that point to the smallest part of your waist, and mark all those points. Measure all around your neck, divide by 4, and then mark that point. Then measure shoulder to shoulder, divided by 2, mark that point. Mark an inch down from that point and draw a slope from shoulder to neck. Then mark 3 inches down from the corner and curve it upwards to make your neckline. Measure all around the largest part of your chest and divide that by 4, and then mark that out from the mark that you made earlier on, and do the exact same with your waist, but this time measuring the smallest part. Join that all up, and then also join the part of your shoulder down, straight down to your chest. Then measure where you think the top of your chest starts, and then mark that here. Draw an inch out and then join that all up, and you'll get this like little square thing. For the armhole, you're going to mark halfway in between where you've marked your shoulder and the top of that box. Mark an inch inwards from that point, and then roughly draw a curve that hits all those points that you see right here. Then measure your nipple to nipple time, and divide it by 2. Mark that, and then draw an inch to the right and then an inch directly down, and this is going to be for your darts. So you draw a line going straight down from that, as you see here, and then 2 inches down your side line, your side measurement, I don't know. Join that up to the dot you made previously, and then these are going to be an inch thick, so do half an inch either side, and then you'll kind of join it all up so it looks like these triangle things. And because we've taken an inch off the sides and the waist due to the darts, then we need to also add on an inch, and we also need to make sure that the dart lengths match up with each other so that when they're folded in, they are all seamlessly matching together. So this is what I'm doing here. It's easy to see when you cut it out. You'll see basically that the darts help it curve around the body nicely, because obviously we're not all flat beings, and it makes it look all nice and good and shapes your body and all that. There's not much time on these videos, so I'm going to do the skirt and the back really quickly, but I can go into more depth at some point if people request it. You're going to measure your waist again and your hip, mark it all out like we did with our bust and our hip before, and then join it all up, and then match your dart to your top part. But this time stop the bottom of the dart right where your hip is, and then that's the skirt, literally that easy. And you're going to cut it all out like this, and then you can see how they nicely join together to make a dress. In the back, you're going to trace your top front, but changing a couple key things. So your neckline is only going to be an inch down because it's the back of your neck. You're only going to do 1 dart, and so you only need to add an inch to the side this time, and then your armhole is just going to go straight down and then curve. You can kind of freehand it, and then this is your pattern all made for you. And I like to mark some things on just to let me know what to do and blah blah blah, but yeah, here you go. And from these patterns you can manipulate them into any pattern you want, and I'll teach you that later on. Bye.